Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Your San Diego Padres.
Coming up on the first pitch and starting this one, Michael King.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
In there at the knees. And we're underway from San Diego.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Bogarts makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Chopped out in front of the plate. Fires over to first. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And our starting pitcher here today, Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Gone. Tatis blasts one out. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Luis Ariz stands in. That's
Ball.
off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's one away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup.
Manny Machado.
Now Machado up here.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one ripped. That's back. That'll make it out of here. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So one out, nobody on. Stepping in, Jackson Merrill. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Dedniel Nunez up and loosening in the pen. Young also getting ready. The pitch. And there's a ball. And it's strike two.
Full count.
Swings through it for the K. Gassed it right by him.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those. More margin for error. The fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone. He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Lindor on to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. And that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Petco Park. Now, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
King back to work. Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches, 245 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a miss.
One ball.
Now,
one
there's a certain
strike.
point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Ball 2.
Yeah, that's downstairs and outside.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Full count.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets in the scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Hooks it away for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here's Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. And that one is lifted in the air. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Just missed. Winker stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive, that's a base hit. And they hold the tying run at third. They're up the stop sign even with 2 away.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now looking for a great 2-out at bat to tie it up. Probably going to take another base hit, though.
Jeff McNeil stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
1-1.
And fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Jose Butto.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ripped on a line. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward.
Hayward.
Outside low. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Foul ball there. 1 out, bases empty. And a foul ball. Ground ball, Alonso, and he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Connor Joe.
2 outs, bases empty. Now at the plate, Connor Joe. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Put a
Batting
pretty
9,
good jolt
the
into
catcher.
that one.
Oh,
Great swing,
Diaz.
nice balance and weight
Diaz.
transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Elias
That's a
Diaz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a ball line to center. Taylor makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Padres 2 and the Mets 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. There's a strike. And a strike on the outside edge. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Juan Soto now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Way out front for strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In there. Got him looking for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs.
On the ground to first. The rise. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Pretty fun little 3-inning game today. Got some runs on the board. Stayed close all the way through. Really nice day at the yard.